All right. So going
Yo,
into today, we have an intro. So prepare yourself.
finally,
It is
finally.
gripping and it is awesome. So here it is. This is Brochachos, where the topics are as divisive as the brothers' taste in coffee and just as likely to stir up a heated debate.
Hosted by three brochachos, united by blood, divided by their choices of sports teams, dive headfirst into the chaotic soup of everyday life, parenting mishaps, and the uncharted waters of work and culture.
Yeah, mofos. So please tune in to laugh, cringe, and maybe even learn something in between the jokes and jabs.
Hell yeah.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Finally.
That was good. That's gonna be good. I like it.
Indeed.
That was a consorted effort by the three
Yes.
of us to make that because we said we'd make it, and so we did. Uh
Indeed.
Welcome to the show for our tens of listeners. We have shows within the show. We're going to talk about sports. We're going to talk about parenting. We're going to talk a lot about life, if I can get the words out. And we're going to talk about politics and culture because that is the world we live in, and culture is very important, and politics should be downstream of that. So today, I think we're doing another above the fold because
Holy
It's
shit.
what we do.
there's
Bro.
so much stuff going
So
on.
much shit has happened in the last fucking
Oh,
5 days that
no
So
I like.
shit.
So we're not going to particularly talk about one specific topic each. We're just going to talk shit and we're going to cite stuff that we've shared in our Instagram chat and do all that stuff. And we don't have any links or anything because we're not professional yet. So when we get
I
there,
mean,
we'll
I
do
got I got
that.
some I got some links that I could share.
There you go. Well,
Yeah.
Dustin's the one who edits and puts it all together, except for that one episode where we had to bleep out a bunch of my nonsense words. If you know, you
uh,
know. So yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Dustin's in charge of all that. Brandon's the pretty face, and I'm the prettier face. So there's that. Everyone has their roles.
Yeah.
All right. So
So,
uh let's jump in the chat. And who wants to go first?
I think we. I.
hmm,
I mean, I think the thing that everybody definitely wants to hear about is the diddler.
the
So,
diddler.
uh,
Hot damn.
yeah. So, I'm actually just gonna read because I have it pulled up on my phone. So I'm actually just gonna read it off of my phone. Um. So, as everyone may know, Diddy is facing some pretty serious fucking allegations from a former associate of his, a former producer, goes by the name, well, this here, let's see,
Oh, what the hell?
he goes by Rod. He is a producer,
Hold
Rodney
on.
Jones,
He goes by Rod.
DJ Rod, or Lil Rod, sorry,
Little
Lil
Rod.
Rod,
Lil
DJ.
Rod.
It sounds like he was advertising, to be honest.
So I as I was reading because me and the wife actually read pretty much we went through the 73 pages of
Oh my goodness.
allegations, including photos. Um, I'll actually just
What?
no, never mind. I don't want to share that because it gets pretty fucking raunchy, and yeah, I don't want us to get flagged by YouTube. But um,
Them damn flags.
yeah,
Yeah, because
so
Them damn restrictions.
a
DEI and
summary
all.
a summary breaking this down pretty much alleges sex trafficking, drug trafficking, sexual assault, rape, um, all of the above. And yeah, I'm trying to find the summary here really quick.
I just have
Uh,
one thing to say.
yes.
Is anyone really surprised?
No, not in the
No,
least.
not
Dude,
in the least.
Dude,
he's got
do
a
you remember making the band?
yes.
Bro,
Yeah.
I watched a lot of making the band. I think they had like 3 seasons, right? 2 or 3
Something like
seasons.
that.
So, yeah.
And it was, I get real reality TV, right? The whole purpose is to like cause drama or
It's the
stir up
drama, dude.
drama.
It's
Yeah, it's the
all about the
drama.
drama.
But that motherfucker, if you can't watch that show and tell that he was doing some very dirty shit, I don't know. I mean, obviously
Yeah.
we didn't see it then. But if you
Yeah.
look back, like how you watch, you know, early 2000s Disney shows and see how disgusting they were, or have you seen the documentary Quiet on the
Yes.
Set? Bro,
Yes.
when
Yes.
you
I have
go
not
and
watched it yet.
when
Trying
you
to
go,
juice a potato, dog. Come
bro, if
on,
you go
bro.
look at those skits, bro, we were they were working in our face
Oh yeah.
and throwing it in our face about the shit that they were doing. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
they were fucking getting away with it, dude. And this dude got away with it for a very long time. And I honestly hope they send a team over there, because I think it's going to be a Jeffrey Epstein thing. It's probably the same
Oh,
kind of honey trap
100%.
Well,
shit that they're running with him. And
well, they've already come out to say that the Diddler has officially been deemed the Jeffrey Epstein of the music industry.
Of hip
So
hop.
yeah, I mean, so yeah, I just hope he doesn't get Epstein.
All right, so real quick,
I
I'm gonna
do.
do summary. It's a summary of events. I'm gonna give a
Let's
quick
fucking
rundown
go.
of this. All
All
right,
right.
so from September 2022 to November 2023, Mr. Jones produced 9 songs on Mr. Combs' Love album. Mr. Jones lived with Mr. Combs for months at a time, spending holidays, birthdays, and missing major family events. Mr. Jones resided at Mr. Combs' residence located in Los Angeles, California, New York City, and Miami. Mr. Jones also spent several weeks on a yacht rented by Mr. Combs in the Virgin Islands. Throughout this time with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones witnessed, experienced, and endured things that went far beyond his role as a producer on the Love album. The claims raised in this complaint have been corroborated throughout witness statements, video and audio recordings, and images that Mr. Jones has in his possession. Mr. Combs required Mr. Jones to record him constantly. On several occasions, Mr. Combs took Mr. Jones' cell phone and began recording himself. As a result, Mr. Jones has secured hundreds of hours of footage and audio recordings. Mr. Combs, his staff, and his guests engaging in serious illegal activities. Mr. Jones has secured irrefutable evidence of the acquisition, use, distribution of ecstasy, cocaine, GHB, ketamine, marijuana, and mushrooms.
Fuck yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, bro.
Dude.
Holy shit.
I mean, it's
he's
not
in
surprising.
fucking trouble. He's
Bro.
in fucking trouble.
Bro.
Holy shit.
And this is what sucks. This is what people in positions of power, not necessarily that he's like this major fucking person, but in the music industry, he's a huge influence, right?
Dude, he's literally like one of the faces of hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this dude's trying to make a name for himself as a producer, and he has to endure this for how long? How long was it?
Over a
22
year.
to 23, over a year?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So here's the
hold
thing.
on.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing, bro. After the first time, I would have took everything that I had and fucking turned his ass in. Why wait a year? That's so
because
weird.
he didn't get paid, dude.
Undisputed.
That's what I was getting to. So he owed him $50,000, but he had only paid him $29,000. So that gives him the go ahead to be like, no, fuck this. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna turn in the information that I have, and I'm gonna fucking sue his ass.
Hold on. So he only paid him 30 grand. That's why he. So if he had paid him his full 50, we'd never know about this.
More than likely. I'm willing, like, that's just my thought process on the matter.
Oh
But
my
I'm
god!
Yeah.
Why
willing.
are
No,
people,
that's
bro? So what he's saying is his
at the end of the
butthole is
day,
worth
it's all about
$50,000.
Yes, dude.
That's
So in these court docs, dude, he goes to say that Cuba Gooding Jr. was involved in this as well.
I believe that, dude. Do you remember when there was a thing a couple of
Whoa.
years ago with Cuba Gooding Jr. that just kindly, like, it just went away?
Yeah.
Like he was being
Well,
accused of sexual
dude,
assault and all kinds of
do
shit.
you remember? Um, we were. I think we were on the same shift. We were working graveyard. At that
Hard Rock.
casino, and
We can
yeah,
say Hard Rock. It's not even a casino anymore.
True, fair enough. Hard Rock Hotel, and Cuba Gooding Jr. Was walking around the casino floor butt ass naked, dude. I don't know if you
I don't
remember
remember.
that.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that, but it makes sense. He's a
Yeah.
fucking weirdo,
Wow.
dude.
Dude,
Yeah,
and he's like a fucking diehard alcoholic.
bro.
Oh, that
You're gonna-
doesn't surprise me.
If you're gonna do something, do it right.
Yeah. No shit. Wow,
Yeah.
that is crazy, man.
But dude,
That is crazy.
so, like, mind you, like I said, like, because this is gonna be the thing that I was gonna talk about. So, like, I got like all the shit pulled up. Like, so this dude has a track record dating back to 1991,
All the way to the
dude,
90. Yeah.
to 1991. So it, starts in 91. Hold on, I'm gonna get down here.
Yeah, dude. Cuba Gooding Jr. was just accused of sexual assault last year.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Like this shit with this
Hey,
with
did you watch that? I didn't watch all of it. I watched, the freaking what do you call them? The snapshots or the takeaways from the Cat Williams and Shannon
Club
Sharp.
Shay Shay? Yeah.
Yes.
You know that guy's
Yeah.
gay, right?
Who's that?
Shay Shay?
Shannon Sharp. That guy's gay as fuck.
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think that he's gay, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Bro, anyway,
Yeah.
what did Cat Williams just said all these dudes are about to go down. All these dudes.
Mhm.
And like
Yep.
on cue, man.
Yeah.
What else
They're-
we got,
they're like-
Biggie? What else we got?
Yeah.
And then
So just to give a little brief just to put some shit in context here. So in 1991, Diddy was in charge of a celebrity basketball game where 9 people got killed, settled out of
What the
court.
fuck?
All
Hold on.
9 of them.
yeah. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Yeah. He has got a very, very interesting rap sheet. Keep going, Dustin.
1995, a guy named Jake Robles got into a fight with him outside of a concert or outside of a nightclub that led to his death.
Mhm.
Diddy denies it. No further investigation into Diddy. 1998.
Where'd that happen? Where'd that happen?
In Atlanta. So then
1998.
Steve Stout got into a fight with him, and Diddy ended up getting sentenced to anger management. Worst of all worst, right? So then, now y'all probably remember the name Shine, the rapper. So in 1999, there was a shooting in the club. Shine and Diddy got arrested. Who also, I might add, J-Lo allegedly was the one carrying the gun that Diddy used in the shooting, and then Shine ended up taking the fucking rap for it. He got acquitted.
How much money do you think he got paid to take the fall?
Not enough, because he talks about it today.
Oh shit!
So Shine got convicted of bribery and took 4 counts on a gun charge. So that's just the 90s, bro.
Keep going.
Yeah. Well, that was just a rundown of the
moral of the story is Sean Puffy Combs is a giant piece of shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Giant. piece of shit. And
Yeah.
we enjoyed his music for a very long time. Thank God we don't have to fucking endure it any longer. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man.
And check this out. While the entire world, while a majority of us have all been, well, not us, but a majority of the world has been distracted by this interesting shit with the Diddler, Russia's moved a warship into Russia, or Russia's moved a warship into the Red Sea.
All right. All right. All right. Here we go.
Very
I want to
interesting.
ask a question. All right. Would you rather speak Russian or Mandarin?
Russia.
Yeah.
So do you understand what's going on in the Russia-Ukraine thing? They do you so all right. Back in the 90s or back in the early, I think it was 90s or early 2000s, right? They signed a treaty with Russia that they would not advance NATO past a
NATO.
certain
Yeah.
line.
Past
Oh
it,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
That is
we all
why
know that. Yeah.
that's why they're
That's why-
fucking them up.
Oh yeah.
And that's why we spent $200 billion because we fucked up and we advanced NATO. So Russia is just acting accordingly.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
But they are fucking savages. And I would very much like to go drinking potato vodka with their special forces and catch a bunch of freaking terrorists and do some awesome things to them.
Yeah, man.
That'd be awesome.
I've gotten like, I've just tried to remove myself from that fucking whole like conversation just because of the fact that it's like we're still sending money over to a country that's still technically not a part of NATO. And,
Yeah.
you know,
And their president is damn near just as bad as Putin.
Yeah.
No, he's worse.
But
first of
but
all,
yeah, I was gonna
Well,
say,
yeah,
'cause I mean,
he's a form. Isn't he like descended from Nazis?
no, he's not a descendant of Nazi, bro. He's part of the fucking young Nazi program. There was literal Nazis.
Okay.
New York Times, the liberal magazine. Which one is it? It's Times, right? New York Times.
well, there's New York Times, Washington Post.
One of them wrote an op-ed several years ago about the revitalization of Nazis in Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
Candace Owens posted that, and she actually
she did.
That post got that tweet got censored when what's his name, the other fucking guy was Jack Dempsey, no Jack, whatever. When before Elon owned it, it got taken down because she cited that article. Actually, the people who wrote the article, the Times or the Post, Washington Post or New York Times, asked her something, and she quoted their own article about Nazis in Germany or Nazis in Ukraine. And he was installed in the 2012 or 2014 coup to take over Ukraine by yours truly, Barack Obama. That was orchestrated by the fucking Obama administration.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway, Sean Combs is a giant piece of shit. And now he's in a fucking country that doesn't have extradition policy. And if he pulled his money out, then we'll never fucking hear of him again. It doesn't matter how many people come fucking forward.
Yeah. Oh, wasn't there something about him getting arrested though? I think I heard something about him getting arrested.
Who?
Did he?
Oh yeah, no, they detained him yesterday morning. They arrested him yesterday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of speculation going on though as to like what he was doing the day that his properties all got raided with his jet touching down in Cabo.
Here's my theory about that.
Oh, I was gonna get mine first.
Oh no, go ahead.
Continue.
No, so what I was gonna say is, what I was going to say is, so 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 what I was going to say is I think that he ended up taking whatever information. So again, they're calling him the Epstein of hip hop. So in his homes, dude, he had cameras in every room of his house.
Mm-hmm.
So
including his children's bedrooms.
So and what I'm assuming is whatever fucking blackmail information that he may have had, because I truly do believe that that's what it was, and that's why he had that shit set up that way. I think whatever information he had, he took to what was it? Carpe, whatever. Cape Verde in off the coast of Africa. There's no extradition. So they can't go clawing for evidence in a fucking country where there's no extradition.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that he came back in attempts to fucking clear his name, but I think that he took something on that fucking plane and sent it over there. And that's where that shit is.
Well, did he
go? So did he make it? Did he make it there? Or because right now I'm reading the New York Post, and the feds were at the airport, talking to him.
Well, again,
as they were raiding his house.
So again, I think that whatever information he had hidden, and or they didn't find it, or they didn't want to find it, quote unquote, and that shit got sent off.
Word coming out is that when the feds raided his properties, they got some shit. They raided he had the safe in the room where all of his cameras and shit were at. And they got those safes.
Did they find some shit?
Yes.
Did they find some shit, or did they fucking clean his shit up so the people who were high profile people that he has on the fucking camera to do the honeypot shit?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? The same
they found what they found what they wanted to
what
find.
they wanted. Yeah.
I mean, that's
I mean, like, dude, like he's had parties with fucking Prince Harry, dude, with both of the brothers.
Yeah.
So
people too.
Again, when you're fucking partying with people like that, political figures and shit.
His 25-year-old assistant got arrested and accused of being
his chief of staff,
his drug mule.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For cocaine and marijuana possession.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's young MIA too.
No, some fucking white dude, bro.
Oh well, yeah. Well, that's the whistleblower, bro. That's the first person that they initially arrested after the fact of the Rodney Jones shit of his claim. That's the first person that they arrested.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay,
and
so these are all old.
He started telling everybody.
Good, man. I mean,
yeah, dude.
I don't know, man. People when they reach a certain level, they're just fucking. They just let the power destroy them.
And that's exactly.
Hey, you know what? And it's just like drugs, right? If you are a piece of shit, power is going to make you a bigger piece of shit. You know, the people who want fame and power should be the last people to have it. And you know, it's bad, man. Honestly, man, I hope they fucking. I honestly hope they throw the book at him. And I mean, I wouldn't be upset if he suicided himself.
Well, dude,
yeah, I don't see him. I don't see him taking the pussy way out, though.
But dude, there's even more. There's
even what I meant.
When you read down into the fucking court docs. He had all of his staff in his homes, down to butlers, cooks, fucking house cleaners. They all were required to walk around with fucking fanny packs full of drugs, full of like cocaine, MDMA, GHB, just whatever his cup of tea was that day.
Bro, I mean,
Like,
Unbelievable.
good for him. Good for him. But
dude,
on the
like
same note,
read,
bro, you have, if you're gonna be a fucking, I don't even what a sycophant we'll call him, you know,
fucking
you
degenerate.
if you want to be a
Yeah.
degenerate, bro, surround yourself with other fucking degenerates that want to do that.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
fucking go and corrupt people into doing it and blackmail people into doing it and leveraging their careers into doing it. That is,
Well, dude,
it
like
it
I mean,
never
like
ends well for
well, because like
anybody.
the big one with him, like that everybody's like kind of making the focal point is this shit with Meek Mills, and
Mhm.
it's like bro,
The
like this
memes
dude,
about that is wild.
bro, like first of all, like, and this was always a sketch thing with me with fucking Diddy. Like Diddy would walk around calling grown ass men daddy, like, bro, don't call me daddy. The fuck?
Not
Like
even a
Hell
little
that
bit,
no.
bro.
that's fucking weird
Hell
in its
no.
own right. But then when you start to like hear more and more shit, like fucking you listen to some of Biggie's lyrics, like there's a verse in one of Biggie's songs where it says, "You look so good, I'd suck on your daddy's dick." Like, what?
Yo, what the
What the
fuck?
Yes.
fuck?
Yeah. So then, like, you think about shit like that, bro. Rewatch the Juicy video. There's dudes in women's lingerie in that music video.
Well, and then that one song that he did with with
Yeah,
Usher. Yeah, I
yeah, they
love
just
you like
Yeah.
I love my brother,
No,
or
yeah,
something
no.
shit
We
like
was
that.
more like we weren't more like friends. We were like brothers. Play fighting under covers.
Yeah,
Some shit along that line.
some shit like
So that's
that.
gay. That's
Fucking.
gay. And then the shit with Meek Mill. Meek Mill, at the beginning of the intro of one of his songs, he has a part where he's like, y'all forgive me for what I did with Diddy. Like, what did you do? Typical shit
sacrificed his
like that.
back,
That's
sacrificed that
sus.
back door.
Yeah, dude. So it's like,
That's suspect like shit, dude.
yeah. So it's like, bro, this shit
What?
has been an ongoing gay power struggle, we could say. And yeah, dude. Like, and the hard part for me is like I like or the reality for me is I I believe it. Like
So he's
Yeah.
a self-hating gay.
yes. But then again, like, dude, and, it's like I'm not trying to call out the whole fucking East Coast, dude, but like closet gayness is like very prominent in the East Coast, but it's like real hard like gangsters or people that want to call themselves gangsters, and they
Bro,
go out.
there's like 10 episodes on freaking Law and Order SVU where it's something
Yeah,
like that. It's
yeah,
undercover, undercover, black guys who are hard as fuck and they're all gay.
yeah.
Hey,
Mm.
you know what it
Like,
is? You know what it is? It's the culture. It's the culture of it's the same thing about school, right? I mean, if you wanted to go to school, you were picked on,
yeah,
right? You had to do the street things and you had to sell the drugs in order for everyone to think you were cool. And it's the
Mm.
same thing. It's like they found this thing where, and then I don't know, man. It's fucking weird, and it's the culture.
but see, the fucked up part is though, is like the people that get involved in this shit. It's like typically like 90% of the time, like they have like girlfriends or wives at home, and then they're going to fucking bathhouses and fucking gay clubs, fucking dudes, and then go home and then have sex with their wives. Like that's
Bro, that
fucking
was a
weird,
huge
bro.
thing. That was a huge thing in the 90s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. That's why. But then again, think about it. What city was it that had the highest
New
infection
York.
rate? Yes,
Yeah.
and that's what like
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why that shit spread so rampantly, because you had dudes going to fucking gay clubs, going to bathhouses, fucking guys with no protection, and then going home and fucking sleeping with their wife, and then their wife's like, "Oh, I just went to the hospital and I have AIDS."
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Surprise!
that's because your
Surprise,
husband
motherfucker.
was that's because your husband was at a bathhouse fucking 4 days ago fucking a guy.
Yeah.
Now, whatever your sexual preference is, that's fine with me. But also, at the same time, don't put others at risk if that's the fucking kind of life you want to live, bro. Like that's some selfish ass shit. Just
Yeah.
because you want to be gay and you don't want anybody to know about it.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
fucking wild.
Big
Very
facts,
wild.
man. Big facts.
But and then let's go ahead. Let's get on Mr. Vinnie Mac here, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is news
So,
to me. I'm sorry for
Dude.
being a noob, man.
so this shit all started was it last year, Dustin? Or the year before
Well,
that?
it initially started in 2019, but again,
Yeah.
this is another situation where he agreed on a settlement of $3 million and then only paid her $1 million. So what does she
Mm-hmm.
do? Takes the fucking case right back to fucking court.
Yep. And so I don't know how much you know about what has been going on with WWE, Corey, but Vince McMahon has sold his shares to well, yeah, they merged with TKO.
Yeah.
Triple H is now the chief executive officer of WWE alongside with Nick Khan, and yeah, Vince McMahon is no longer a board member of TKO / WWE because
Yeah.
of all this shit.
Yeah, so they actually they go ahead.
Again, man, too much fucking power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got the course case pulled up right here as well. um Janelle Grant, I don't know if you might know who that is, Brandon, but by by through her undersigned counsel hereby file this complaint against defendants. Oh, so she's actually suing the company and Vince McMahon.
Well,
Mhm.
fuck yeah, bro.
Hold on. Plaintiff Janelle Grant is a former employee of WWE who was victim of physical, emotional abuse, sexual assault, and trafficking at WWE. Ms. Grant is filing this lawsuit not just to address her own suffering, but also to act for those who are afraid to speak out. WWE's billionaire founder and executive chairman, defendant Vincent Kennedy McMahon, lived in a penthouse duplex in Mrs. Grant's apartment building. The two met in March 2019. Ms. Grant was dealing with a profound amount of grief and struggling financially after devoting
Blah blah
years.
blah.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh man, where is that segment?
So it said that he demanded that she make herself sexually available to him, other board members, other
Mhm.
superstars, and one was named Laurinaitis.
Yeah,
Joe
John
Laurinaitis.
Laurinaitis. Yeah, so
Or
there's
John
a
Laurinaitis,
section.
yeah.
There's a section in the court document where apparently they were having a threesome with her. Vince,
Oh,
Vince
sweet Jesus.
allegedly Vince was going to finish, took a dump on her face and her hair, and
That's
then
fucking disgusting.
and apparently John Laurinaitis allegedly kept going as Vince went and took a shower. Like what
That's
the fuck, dude?
disgusting,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. Like
Oh,
it's
That's a
you know,
lot to process.
yeah.
yeah. Oh, and also
Oh
where
my God.
another one who was who tried to make tried to come out and make allegations on Vince McMahon and Joe Laurinaitis was a former superstar. Her name is Ashley Massaro or something like that. She was super smoking hot. She ended up suiciding herself.
I mean, if you don't want to get caught,
And
that's how you got to do it.
Yeah.
She was one of the first ones to try to come out talking about that shit, along with Janelle Grant.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, what is fucking wrong with people? Jesus, goddamn Christ, these people are disgusting, man.
Dude, well,
Yeah.
Jesus.
And again, it's like you reach that certain level of fucking of like success and power and shit, and then it's like, I don't know, like these guys just like, oh, I'm bored, just having sex with my wife every day.
It's a true thing, bro. It's real, and dude, how many more examples do we need to see that it's real? It's very real when you get to a certain level and you simple things don't amuse you anymore, and you have to start chasing some extreme shit.
Yeah.
People that chase money and power are the worst to have it.
Yes.
If you're doing great things and you happen to make a shit ton of money, or you happen to get into a position of power, there's a level of gratitude there. Some people end up getting corrupt, but like when you're corrupt from the beginning, it's like steroids. If you are a fucking asshole and you take steroids, you are going to be a major asshole. That's how the freaking stigma with steroids came around, because these fucking people with egos, because they had body dysmorphia, they had freaking small man complex, and they got hopped up and their fucking adrenaline started pumping and testosterone through the roof, and they were just amplified versions of that little fucking meager person that was already an asshole. And you give people who are like that. I mean, I never thought Vince McMahon was like a great person.
Yeah.
Ever. Like, he just looks like he has done not good things.
Well, dude, look, I mean, like a prime
look at all
example.
the shit that he was. Look at all the shit he was doing in the '90s on wrestling. I mean, granted, it was entertaining television, but look, dude, he was having motherfuckers on live television kissing his bare white ass.
That's not even, that's just for shock value. I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm talking about the steroid stuff that was going on before.
Oh yeah, the steroid scandal. You talking about the steroid scandal with fucking Hulk?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the guy like literally sat there and fucking lied about it in court.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry to say, if you couldn't look at fucking Vince McMahon and be like, oh yeah, bro, you got on the fucking gear hardcore.
No shit.
Like, bro, you got fucking jacked overnight. And the person supplying that to you, and again, this is just opinion, I do believe that it was Hulk. I think well, then again, no. Yeah, let me go ahead. Let me go back, because there was actually a doctor that was giving all of the wrestlers the shit in WWF.
Yeah. So, bro, I'm sorry. Look, if you're doing something as labor intensive as putting on a show where your body is on the line, you should be able to do a little sauce.
Well, dude. Jake the
if
Snake,
everyone's doing it.
Yeah. Well, and Jake the Snake Roberts, dude, he actually came out and was let me go ahead and correct myself. I don't think Hulk was giving it to him. I think it was the other way around. But again, there was a doctor that used to be backstage, and literally guys would come up to him and were like, what do you need?
Yeah.
Need some painkillers, you need some more gear, you need you need some muscle relaxers. What do you pick your poison,
it's a
bro.
Fucking grueling sport.
Yeah.
It's grueling.
Yeah.
And you have to perform in order to get a paycheck.
Well, yeah, and again, like, you got to think back in the day too. Like, these guys were on the fucking road, fucking
364 days a year.
I was gonna say, yeah, like 250 plus days, like no days off.
Well, back in the 90s, they were traveling 300 plus. Like
Yeah.
they barely
No,
saw
I
their
don't doubt
families
it.
in the 90s.
I don't doubt it. But then
Well,
again, it's
And
just like you said, like wrestling out of all sports is the most grueling to your because like I said, like
100%.
you have to be athletic. I mean, unless your character is just a fucking brute powerhouse, like like a fucking Mabel or Visser or whatever the fuck you want to call him. Like, I mean, that dude is just huge for no reason.
Yokozuna, fucking
Yeah,
Umaga shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah, but
Samoa Joe.
you have to
your
be
body
athletic,
still needs
bro.
something. Yeah. Here's
Yeah,
my thing.
Yeah.
Here's my
You
thoughts
have to be
on
athletic. You have to be able to
performance.
take a fucking bump, a severe bump. Yeah,
Here's my here's
it's
my take on performance enhancing drugs. It should all be legal and it should be
regulated.
regulated by a doctor. Every team
Yeah.
should have a doctor. Everybody, if everyone is on the same level, it doesn't matter. Like
what?
even football, even there's
Yes,
a huge argument for football because,
Yep.
eh, basically they're all doing steroids. They all are.
they
Period.
all are 100%, dude.
You
Yeah,
know,
there's
the
nothing. There's
doctor, the fucking Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa and Barry Bonds doctor, dude. You don't think that guy, that not that guy, but that technology is still going on. All you have to
yeah,
do is change one molecule in the peptide chain, and it pops up as something else on a test. And
yeah,
now they have actual peptides that are, you know, I'm on BPC 157, and I cannot tell you the mechanism, but basically what it does is it doesn't promote growth hormone. It promotes the receptors, so your body will promote or will naturally start to enhance growth hormone. Does that make
yeah.
sense? So like
Yeah.
it's still synthetic, but it's like, I mean,
Well, dude, everything that these guys are injecting is shit that your body naturally produces. All
I
right,
know, man.
now is it something that that you could abuse? 100%.
100%.
But
Obviously.
but again, just like you said, like because like I never had a problem with when UFC was allowing guys to do TRT. But again, these fucking guys started fucking abusing it and
Yeah.
would come
Mm-hmm.
in with fucking you know 10,000 to 1 ratio when you're fucking when normal levels are what, like between like 800 and 1,000.
Some
Actually,
shit
if
like
you
that.
go get your levels tested, normal level is between 200 and 800,
Okay, yeah. So
which
again,
is fucking wild. Which
yeah,
is wild because if you're at I was at 200 in 2008. I went and got my levels checked because I felt like shit, and my levels were at 240 something, and my doctor was like, "Oh, that's normal," and I said, "So 2008, how old was I? I was 16 years ago, so I was 20 something." I was like, "Doc, I'm 20 something years old and my levels are 240." My dad just went got at his level. He drinks every single day and takes pills, and his levels are at 750. And he goes, "Yeah, there's a big range." And I said, "Well, I tell you what."
that's a broad spectrum, bro.
Yeah, I said, "I tell you what. If you're not going to prescribe it for me, I have a guy, right? Because I came here to see if I could do it this way. You're not going to help me, so I'm going to call my guy." And the doctor looked me straight in the fucking face. He said, "Okay, just keep coming in. We'll make sure you're good." I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
And then I went back. I went
Wow.
back, and my level went from two something to like 1100. And he's like, "What are you on?" I was like, "I'm on this, this, and this." And he goes, "Okay, pull it back just a little. You should be within this range." I was like, he didn't tell me no,
yeah,
but he told me how to do it better.
Wow.
And dude, men, people in general, after you turn 30, you start regressing 1% unless you mitigate it every year. You're degenerating 1%, at least at a minimum 1%. You can mitigate that and make it like 0.1% or, a half a percent by, diet, exercise, all those good things. Also, you could take shit. right? Because
Yeah.
our testosterone naturally drops, and we are struggling right now with a testosterone fucking epidemic.
Epidemic. Yep.
And
Yeah.
I say this all the time, and I stand firmly behind this statement. Toxic masculinity doesn't exist. What
Yep.
exists is toxic people who have low testosterone.
Yeah.
Well, dude, like when you look up like where toxic masculinity even like that phrase even came from or derived from was in prisons,
Prison.
bro.
Yeah. It was
And it
in
was
order to
because
differentiate the super violent criminals from the regular ones.
Mhm.
They were trying to
exactly.
understand what prompted a psychopath to just shiv somebody in the fucking chow line.
Yeah.
And mainstream media got a hold of that term and they're like, toxic masculinity. Like,
Yeah.
fuck you, bro. I was
Yeah.
a firefighter for 5 fucking years, dude. And I was in my last department, I was the most fit person there. The most fit person.
Mhm.
You're
Well,
telling me that you'd rather have our other fucking paramedic who barely passed his BT test, barely passed his pack test, could barely fucking walk around because we did full gear training. You want that guy to try to pull you out of a fire where I'm fucking fit and classify as some toxic masculine men because I'm willing to go in there and pull you out of the fire? Like
yeah.
that
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah. No, it's fucking
Yep.
wild, bro.
And
That word
it's also the
manipulation,
reason for
man.
this. It's also the reason for this huge fucking transgender um movement in men to women because they actually
Mhm.
did a fucking study. They did a study. You could look it up. They took liberal men with low testosterone, gave them testosterone, and throughout the time that they were following them, they ended up having more conservative values.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know why?
Yep.
Because testosterone not only it not doesn't only just affect your body, but it affects your
Fucking
ability to
brain.
fucking think.
Your mental healthness,
Yeah,
or your mental
because
health. I mean.
why? Because you're more positive in your fucking in the way that your body is starting to change. It helps that growth and fucking development from the body up.
Bro,
Yep.
So,
it's that old adage. If you look good, you feel good, right?
yes,
Like,
yes,
Yeah.
bro, when you're dudes that are jacked, I mean, there are some dudes dealing with depression, and that's because the reason they're big is because they have body dysmorphia. They're dealing with something
yes,
else. But guys in general who are in shape, dude, they are fucking a delight to be around.
yeah,
Like, I have mental issues with PTSD and all that stuff too. But dude, if you call up one of my buddies, they're like, dude, I fucking love that guy
yeah,
Mhm.
because
Yep.
I fixed a problem. You know, I'm not going to attribute to all my bad decisions to low testosterone, but I mean, I
yeah,
could, you know, your selection in women is different. Your selection in your risk taking is different. Your logical reasoning is different. Your
Mhm.
everything is different when the
When
hormone.
you're around masculine positive people.
Well, no, I'm not just talking about that. I'm just talking about the hormone that drives
Well, yeah.
us. The
yeah,
Yeah.
hormone that drives us. If you reduce that, bro, which is, I don't want to put my tinfoil hat on, but it seems like it is orchestrated that they want people with low testosterone because they are easier to control. If you think
Mhm.
about if you think about all the times we've ever gone to war, who goes to war?
The men.
The men, not just the men, the fucking badass men, you
yeah,
know? And the the softer men who take the office positions or can't, especially, talk about World War I, World War II, where like you couldn't get in the military if you had flat feet. So like
yeah,
Yeah.
these soft men are the ones that are surviving and they're the ones reproducing.
Mhm.
yeah.
So, but yeah, that's my
Yep.
conspiracy theory.
Yeah, no,
So
I've always had like I mean, I've always had a different fucking perspective, like from the jump when it came into regards of like steroids, testosterone, shit like that. Because, dude, like, there's a reason why they give steroids to AIDS patients, and it's
I didn't
because
know they did that.
100%. Yeah, dude, like that's part of the cocktail that they fucking give people that have AIDS, because it increases your T cell count
Mm-hmm.
and your white blood cells. So that's part of why, that's part of the treatment, because it helps your body to produce the shit that it needs, because obviously that's what steroids do, is add.
Fucking
Yeah.
wild that we know that research.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but going back to sports, right? Dude, you're putting your body under a tremendous amount of stress, right?
Yes.
Football, again, I'll go back to football because it is super, super fucking hard, right? It's what word am I searching for? I'm reaching for. Anyway, it's fucking super aggressive, right? You're hitting people. The object of the game is to tackle the guy with the ball,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
right? Dude, and look at what's his name? The defensive tackle who just retired.
Aaron
Oh,
Donald.
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald. He's retiring because he doesn't want fucking 80-year-old knees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And God knows, dude, the fucking the line is hard.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's hard, bro.
Well, that's why I
You're
say,
getting
Yeah.
like, dude,
pushed
like there
around
should
by
be fucking
fucking
medical
sumo wrestlers.
exemptions. There should be medical exemptions with certain
Not medical. It
substances.
shouldn't be medical exemptions. It should be as
It
long
just
as
be regulated.
everyone, if
It should
everyone
just be
has access
regulated.
to it, if everyone has
Yeah.
access to it, it should be regulated. Your levels
Yep.
can't be above this. Like
Yep.
if everyone is taking Cypionate 250, 1 cc of Cypionate 250, no matter what your levels are, but everyone gets 1 cc of Cypionate 250 during the season, right? And then you do this the stuff to come off of it to get your fucking natural production going back up. But
Yeah,
or
Mhm.
half
like a post
whatever.
cycle.
A post cycle, right? So everyone is able to do this much per week per the season, right? Because
Yep.
Yeah.
it's not just about the strength. It's about the
It's
fucking
about keeping your
recovery.
fucking bodies. Yeah. Your
Yeah, it's about
body
keeping
in
your
from
body
breaking down.
stable, your mind stable, and
Yep.
dude, just overall health.
Yeah.
And if they managed it that way, then I don't see the problem in it. And to
Yeah.
be quite honest, it would make the fucking game a little bit more
Well,
entertaining.
dude. Well, bro. Dude, like they talk about that shit with I don't know if you've ever watched the Bigger, Stronger, Faster documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the guy talks about it. He's like, bro, who doesn't want to watch? Like, who doesn't want to go? Because they start talking about the Bash Brothers, and it's like, who doesn't want to go to a baseball game to be able to see somebody knock it out of the fucking park?
That's the only
That's
reason you
Mhm.
that's
go.
why you go.
Yeah.
Dude, you go to the
Yeah.
football game to watch the big hit. You go to the fucking NASCAR race to watch the wreck. You go to the baseball game to watch somebody hit the home run, and you go to hockey games to watch the fights.
And you go to basketball to watch them fucking dunk that shit all over somebody's fucking dome piece.
Fuck
Yeah.
basketball. That is the worst.
I was just waiting for it.
No,
American
man.
basketball is equivalent to foreign soccer. The amount of flopping and giant fucking pussies in this
Yeah.
sport is mind-boggling. Like, bro, and everyone thinks they're fucking badass in basketball. Like, oh, I just fucking dunked it. Dude, you're fucking 6'8". No shit, you dunked it.
You better be able to fucking
You
dunk it.
better be able to dunk it. And then you're like, like, dude, does that skill
Back to it.
does that skill translate into the real world? No, it fucking doesn't.
Yeah.
No, it fucking, and also football and basketball have gotten so individualized that it's not even about the fucking team anymore.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's actually gross to watch. I fucking hate watching football because the fucking guy will get to the end zone and do his fucking dance and do his whole celebration and I get it, dude. You just scored a touchdown. I used to like when fucking Marshawn Lynch would score a fucking touchdown and he'd go fucking shake the hands of every single fucking lineman.
Yeah.
That's like, that's, I'll fucking cheer that celebration all goddamn day because your
Yeah.
fucking ass didn't get to the end zone if the line didn't block or the quarterback didn't do his fucking job. And then,
Mhm.
the reason the Patriots were great when they were great
I was just about to ask you this. You
is
heard this from
because,
Tom Brady, didn't you?
bro, I didn't hear it from fucking Tom Brady. I watched
I
that
got it.
motherfucker
Yeah.
operate. He took pay cuts and fucking Gronk took pay cuts
Yeah.
in order for the fucking team to move around and spread the money out.
No, you're not wrong. I think that the selflessness from fucking in football has
It
gotten
is now.
completely yeah, because it's
gone.
all about the fucking dollar.
Yeah.
Well, and let me rephrase this because like I do still believe that there are some teams like that. I mean, the
Mhm.
Los Angeles Rams being one of them. But I mean, I digress from that. But I think that there are still some teams out there that are like that are willing to fucking make that sacrifice as far as money.
Yeah.
It's not all teams, and again, you also got to think about the success of the fucking teams too, because
Yeah.
what I will say is I think that when there is that lack of success, selflessness goes out the fucking window because at that point, all you're really concerned about, like if you don't go into a winning program, that shit goes out the fucking window. Because the Patriots had a team put together when Tom Brady first came in. Like they had a team put together. Like Belichick wasn't fucking dumb. Because if you think about it, like the quarterback that was there before him was Drew Bledsoe. And Drew Bledsoe wasn't a fucking terrible quarterback. And they had elements revolving around him. And I think that when the lack of success starts to come into play, that's when players start thinking about the fucking dollar and not the game.
They're
And the
what
team.
they're thinking about is I want the best stats on this team so I can get the fuck out of here and I can improve my stock.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Instead of like, hey man, instead of paying me $10 million next year, how about you pay me 8 and you put that 2 towards somebody else's salary so they'll fucking block for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
I will admit this, man. Obviously I'm a fucking diehard Cowboy and my team, whatnot, whatnot. But however, and I was definitely the biggest fucking Brady hater of them all. But after hearing that man speak and talk about his ideal and portrayal of the game of football and everything, it totally made me see things from a different light in regards to that man. And definitely have to give that guy his fucking goat status after listening to him speak and whatnot. And tell it like it is how the game should be fucking played.
It's a shame it took you that long.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But
what a weird segue. We go from talking about rape allegations to
I know
fucking football. I mean, it has its fair share too. It has its fair share.
And then we start talking about Vince McMahon and steroids. But again, I still say at the end of the day, I never had a problem with USC making medical exemptions for TRT, because here's what I'll ask you, Corey. Would you rather see TRT Vitor or regular old Vitor
TRT
Belfort
all day, bro?
bro,
TRT
dude,
all day.
He was a fucking animal when he was on TRT, bro.
It doesn't even matter what anyone's. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, bro, he was clearly under fucking a threshold, right? Because he started fucking fading. He's like,
bro, in his body, you could see it in his body, dude.
Yeah,
like
when
he was
when
off.
When you do this sport for as long as you do, it's a fucking wear on your body. Yes,
Mhm.
that's obviously something you have to consider when you're doing fucking something as combative as punching other people in the fucking face. But also,
Yeah.
you should be able to be at peak fucking performance for as long as possible.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
That was really my only argument. That's actually part of the reason. that's how it's not funny. That's how Michael Bisping lost his eye, was to a spinning heel kick from fucking TRT Vitor.
Ooh, did not know that one.
But yes, but you fast forward a couple years later, this motherfucker knocked out Luke Rockhold and won the fucking UFC middleweight belt
That is
with
true.
one fucking eye, bro.
With
With
one
one
eye.
eye.
And he
Yeah.
came back from fucking Silva straight knocking his ass out to fucking coming back and beating the shit out of him.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, yeah. I met Michael Bisping at a bar one day. He was pretty shit faced and he was not a nice person.
He doesn't seem like he's a nice person.
No.
Europeans, it might be just a different kind of culture, bro, because Europeans in general are sassy is the best word I could think of. You know?
Oh yeah, and he's
speaking of which, did you watch The Fucking Gentleman?
100%.
Still haven't watched it yet.
I binge watched it, bro.
Bro, such a good series.
Yes.
Guy Ritchie's a fucking genius, man.
Yes.
He should be the only one allowed to make movies and TV shows.
Who?
Guy Ritchie.
You
dude,
Guy Ritchie?
You see the new movie that he's got coming out?
Rebel Moon.
No.
That's not Guy Ritchie, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did you
I think
watch?
it's
What
called
you think
like the undesirably oh god damn it. Undesirably
what you think
Gentleman?
about what's the name of it? Does it?
Rebel Moon. I thought it was good. So the second one comes out in a couple weeks, and Netflix let him shoot a rated R version. So at the end of summer, on the same day, they're going to release the R-rated version.
So
sweet.
He's got another
fucking Netflix, man.
He's got another movie coming out. It's The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, and it's based off of true events during World War II.
Hey.
And it looks pretty fucking legit. It's got your boy Henry Cavill in it, Brandon.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Outside of Superman, Henry Cavill outside of Superman is fucking dope.
Fucking awesome, dude.
He was in
fucking awesome.
He was in the second or third John Wick?
Henry Cavill?
No.
He wasn't in John Wick.
Are you sure?
No. Positive.
Yes, positive. He was in you're thinking of Mission Impossible, Corey. He was in Mission Impossible. Yeah, and it was Ghost Recon.
Yeah.
No.
It was it was Fallout.
The one after Fallout. Yeah.
And I like him as a bad guy, bro.
Dude, he can do it. He can do them both, man. And
yeah.
Like, dude, have you guys seen him in The Man from U.N.C.L.E.?
Yes.
Like
that was another. Man. That was a low key good movie. Like it kind of flew under the radar, but it was fucking good.
Yeah, dude.
Did you see The Covenant? That's another good one.
The Covenant?
Yeah, it's a war movie.
Okay, yeah, I haven't watched that one yet.
You know he did the live action of Aladdin?
No.
Henry Cavill?
You said
motherfucker. Guy Ritchie.
Oh, Guy Ritchie?
Yeah. Oh, you're looking at
I'm looking at Guy Ritchie movies.
Oh, you're the Covenant with fucking Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah.
Yes. That was a good fucking movie.
That was a good movie.
That was a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
I think I have seen that.
Rock and Roll It is like by far my favorite fucking Guy Ritchie movie.
Bro, so
I haven't seen that one in a long ass time.
Apparently, they're remaking Highlander.
Yeah, and Henry Cavill is going to be Duncan MacLeod or Connor MacLeod.
I'm down.
I can see that.
Yeah, dude. You know, Henry Cavill, dude. Like I think one of his first movies was The Count of Monte Cristo, man.
Holy fuck,
And
is he in that?
yes,
Yeah, bro, he plays the son.
he played the son of Guy Pearce in that movie.
Yes.
Is it Guy Pearce?
No, it's
No. Fuck. What's his name?
it's the same.
Can't remember. Can't remember his name. The guy from Time Machine. Uh, Damn, what the hell's that guy's name?
No.
Wasn't him either.
No, that was the guy that played the dad. That was the guy that played Henry Cavill's dad in that movie. Well, the man who raised him, not his biological.
Say that wasn't his dad.
Yeah, his stepfather.
Oh, it is Guy Pearce.
It is Guy Pearce.
His real the real father was Jim Caviezel.
Was Jim Caviezel?
Jim
Yeah,
Caviezel, yeah.
yeah. But yeah, that I believe that was Henry Cavill's first movie, man. And then
Vendetta.
he went from that.
Vendetta was.
Vendetta? Okay.
Vendetta.
Oh, V for Vendetta?
No, motherfucker, just Vendetta.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
I've never seen that movie. It's a gangster movie.
Oh. Yeah. But yeah, man, Henry Cavill was hands down the best Superman since fucking Christopher Reeves, bro.
I was waiting for you to say. I was about to fucking chastise you.
And like, dude, and fuck James Gunn. Fuck James Gunn for letting him go for this fucking weenie we got coming in to fucking play Lois Lane's backup. Fuck that guy, dude. James Gunn can kiss my ass.
Snatch was fucking pretty legit too, though, dude.
Oh, I love Snatch.
That's
Lock, Stock, and Two
movie.
Smoking Barrels is a good one too. All those it's almost like slapstick, but it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And fuck, dude. Anyway, the movie's great. The series is even better. And
I'm gonna have to check that shit out.
Yeah, because like bro. I liked Gentleman with fucking with Charlie Hunnam too.
Yeah,
like, that shit was legit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that shit out, man. But like, can we just say something about Netflix though? They went from being a fucking woke, ridiculous ass, fucking trash ass fucking company to saying, you know what, fuck everybody, and you know.
You gotta remove the politics, bro, and that's what Netflix has done.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to watch a fucking movie that is politically influenced.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck that you want to make Little Mermaid black. That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
agreed.
Bro, it's a slap in the face.
That was a retarded fucking argument, bro.
It's a slap in the face to the original movie. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
It's supposed to be a live action.
And then all of the daughters were like of different background and culture.
Yeah, but
like there was like an Asian daughter.
I didn't realize this though.
I'm not even mad at
it. A shit ton of daughters in the original, and they were all different. They all did have different fucking hair colors, and like they all did look different in the animated original.
To be fair, if you live underwater and like you're a half person, half fish, you're probably going to have lower melanin in your skin.
True.
I'm just fucking. I was talking shit, but I mean, I get it. Well, I get it. If it wasn't all right, so if Disney wasn't known for being woke, and they cast that chick to play Ariel, I don't think it would have had that big of a backlash. But because they are pushing the propaganda in people's face. And when your whole company is built on kids watching your movies, it rubs the parents the wrong way. You know, like when you make LGBTQ programming, I mean, it's just that. It's in the name. It's programming. Like you are making a platform for a community that is very, very small, and you're pushing it out on a platform that has millions and millions and millions and millions of subscribers.
Yep.
Like, it shouldn't be equal outcome. It should be legitimately equal representation. And in the early 2000s and late 90s, it was that. There was like one gay friend because everyone had one gay friend.
Yes.
They were 100% represented.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they didn't have to be represented, and they don't need to be represented. And every single fucking thing we watch.
Everything. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Like
now it's an overrepresentation of a very small population. And it doesn't, and if it wasn't being pushed in our face, if it wasn't being pushed, if it wasn't every single commercial, if it wasn't every single program, if it wasn't in everything that they were doing, the Black Mermaid wouldn't have been a big deal. It would have been like this.
So look,
it would have been this up and coming actress.
So look, check this out. Okay, so you guys familiar with the pirate story of Anne Bonny?
Yeah, they're making that chick fucking black.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's supposed to be the new face of the Pirates of the Caribbean series.
Yeah. And that fucking pirate, is a fucking white woman with red hair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
well,
so that's like making a historical black figure white. Like, this is a real historical figure.
Hey, let's remake Roots, and we're gonna make him white.
Yeah, or let's do a remake of the story of Rosa Parks and make her white.
You know the only story they won't touch?
Tarzan.
Tarzan.
Yeah, no, you can't fuck with that. You can't fuck with that.
You can make him tan, but you can't make him black.
No.
Hey, one of us could play him, but you can't make him black.
Yeah. No.
Hey, but I'm almost done, buddy. I'll come out with you.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go on a side by side, right?
But yeah.
Okay, go out there.
Can we acknowledge something else though? In regards to Disney, how they've had no other choice but to drop all the case suits they got against Ron DeSantis.
I missed that. What was that?
They don't have any fucking grounds, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
Well, Disney had to drop all their lawsuits against Ron DeSantis
for making him pay fucking taxes.
Yeah.
I thought he went back on that.
Well, no, because
I thought he went back on that.
No. In regards to the woke bullshit, because he's been wanting to kick Disney out of fucking Florida because
that's why he started making them pay property tax, bro.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. But they had to drop all their lawsuits.
So I just saw a thing, and it was like 24 states have outlawed LGBTQ and DEI programming in the schools, or was it affirmative? I'm sorry, it was gender affirming care. 24 states. The number should be 50, but we're getting there, right? It was a waning thing, dude. We all knew it was going to go because it's not sustainable, because it's not reality, right? We all know there's only two fucking genders. Like, if there wasn't only two genders, then the people with gender dysphoria wouldn't be trying to be this or that. Like, if there wasn't, then why do you need the fake penis? If it wasn't, then why do you need the fake vagina? Like, it doesn't make sense. And then this argument about a binary and non-binary system. I'm sorry, but if you have a binary system, man and women, in a non-binary system, you now have a binary system. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? There's no such thing. There's no such thing. Like, dude, if you want to,
common sense go though?
If you want to live, and people who feel like they're in the wrong body, you have to have some empathy, but not sympathy for them. But taking hormones that are opposite of the hormones that your body naturally produces is not just wrong, it's just fucking retarded. Because if we know anything, we know that you cannot fuck with nature. You can't. If you fight nature, you will lose.
Nature eventually wins.
It
Nature
always
will
does.
always run its course.
It
Well,
always
because
does.
what you're doing is what you're doing is you're condoning to the self-destruction of your own body.
Yeah.
You are. You're not just condoning it, you're speeding it up.
You're
Yeah.
speeding it up. Yeah. You know,
I mean,
and like
if-
I keep making this argument, and I'm gonna keep making it. You're born what you are. Once you're dead and your bones are dug up, you're gonna be the same fucking thing.
Yeah. And that's just
Like
it's
if
just
you're
what
born
it
a
is.
man, if you're born a little boy, grow up a man, you die a man, your bones are gonna be dug up a man. And it's gonna be the same thing if you try to change your shit.
Yeah, and it's I mean the word affirming itself isn't um bound in science. It's not a, even in psychology. Like if you had, we'll go back to steroids, right? I have body dysmorphia. What would happen if you affirmed it? I mean, obviously, I guess if you get steroids, you're affirming it, but I'm already a dude. I'm just taking more of my natural hormone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I will always know, and I'll always be labeled as someone with body dysmorphia. It's like, why does he look like the Incredible Hulk? Because he's got a fucking small pecker and he's got body dysmorphia.
Yeah.
So he's got one ball.
It's like, oh, that makes sense. It's like, okay, so we see all these people who want to be the opposite, and it's like, what's wrong with them? Oh, they have gender dysphoria. And this is what I was going to say. Gender and sex are the same thing. I believe I said this before, but we are, as Americans, we are descendants of Puritans, right? So we're fucking prude by culture.
Yeah.
And whenever we say sex, we fucking giggle. It's like, yes, please. It's fucking funny, right? Gender is a politically correct way to ask, do you have a dick or do you have a vagina?
Yeah.
Right? And then fucking John Money and his goddamn fucking pervert wrote this fucking thing about gender ideology. And then the fucking now, after all these years, years after he wrote this, and he's been known to be a fucking pedophile, that these people fucking now praise his work. And they're using his work to validate their ideology, which is another thing. Ideology is a buzzword for cult. So like they are interchangeable, because you got to think about the things people do for their ideology. When you go to the extremes that you do, my friend, you are in a cult. You drank the juice. You are part of it, especially when you get like violent about it. And take it however you want, but ideology in itself is a cult, right? Like you can have your religion or your faith or whatever, but when you prescribe or subscribe to the ideology, that means like you can't veer off the path.
Yeah.
That means you're sucked in, bro. And right now people are sucked into the ideology of this fucking gender identity shit. And we're all getting caught up in it, and we're all arguing about it, and it's exactly what they want us to be doing.
Yeah.
100%.
It's in everything. It's in everything we watch. It's in almost everything we listen to. It's in the media, and like it's just like it's like what Andrew Tate keeps saying. It's the fucking Matrix. People are being controlled by the fucking Matrix. People are being fucking manipulated by every single fucking thing.
So I saw a thing. I heard a thing the other day, and right, TV, right?
Who?
What is the TV?
TV.
The letters.
Oh yeah,
TV.
television.
TV.
Yeah.
What is that word if you say it slow? Tell a
Tell a vision. Yeah.
right? What is on that tell a vision? Channels,
Channels.
different frequencies, right? What are on those channels? Programming. They've been programming us since day one.
Yeah.
Since even on the radio, right? They've been programming us to think certain ways and to have certain. I believe in tribal mentality. When you get a group of people together, we all have our tribal mentality.
Yep.
How we get along in society is my tribe respects your tribe. If your tribe is doing some shit that is fucking retarded, we come in, we wipe your tribe out, absorb the people who don't want to do that, and now they're part of our tribe. If
Yep.
we had respect for our fellow tribes, there would be less of this bullshit. We are being pushed propaganda from the top down from this fucking oligarchy of a government, and it should be the other way around. The tribes should be influencing the people at the top.
Yeah.
And right now we're getting fed the information they want us to know because they want us to be fighting. Because when they're fighting, they can be fucking us over and we don't care. We're down here arguing about fucking potatoes, and they're, flying around jets to Davos, talking about how we are polluting the earth.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the biggest fucking lie, bro. Like, known to man. It's like, okay, you want to jump on your fucking private fucking jet, fly across the fucking country, take your family on vacation, but then you want to blame the rest of society for why the carbon monoxide up in the fucking air is because of us, or the carbon gas.
Somebody asked Bill Gates about that. He said, your trip to Davos produces this much metric tons of carbon. Whereas a whole fucking community over a year doesn't measure that. And he's like, well, I spend a lot of money for carbon tax. Like, I'm sorry. So you spending money offsets your carbon footprint, which is, if you think, dude, what a fucking scam. What a brilliant scam. If you pay me money, I'll say your carbon footprint's lower.
Yeah. Yeah. And little does anybody realize
that's what people in Canada right now are doing. They're paying a carbon tax.
Yeah. And and it's been proven that there was more of a carbon footprint on this earth back when the fucking dinosaurs roamed the earth.
Yeah, that fucking guy was like, hey,
what's the parts per million? That's the problem. That's the problem, though, is like nobody ever stops to look at the fact that, the data that we're being fed now has been botched, bro. Like, it's all been manipulated. All of it. Over the last 100 years, it's all been manipulated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no facts. There's no facts to fucking validate what they try to fucking like spew to us. Like Al Gore is the fucking biggest fucking con man known to fucking earth, bro.
Yeah.
And it's the fact that you cannot factually tell somebody, because nobody knows. No scientist on the fucking earth knows right now what is contributing, and they can't prove that the levels are higher because of human society. They can't prove it.
No,
and here's the thing, why the water levels haven't even raised.
That's why it's like they've actually gone down.
Yeah. No.
But if they go down too much, life doesn't work. The plants can't breathe if you take out too much carbon. What was I going to say? I forgot it. I lost it.
Damn it. Well, yeah. Well, here, like, fact, these fucking elites and banking cartels and
I
fucking
hate that we call them
Hollywood and these
elites.
fucking yeah, I know I can't stand that fucking word either, but well, there's got to be some fucking we got to find a good label for these fucking rich fuckers that are trying to bankrupt
Rich,
people and pushing these fucking bullshit agendas and shit and fucking
rich, rich,
trafficking fucking kids.
rich fuckers seems like a good one for
Okay,
me.
okay,
Yeah,
well, okay, so
I'd say that's a fair assessment.
so rich fuckers, like they're slowly but surely, like, yeah, we've gotten quite a few W's and some L's, but the masses are slowly but surely waking up, and and we're watching the death of the fucking Matrix, in we're watching the death of the Matrix here, slowly but surely. But I mean, the shadow government, they've been revealed. The 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 new world order is vulnerable as fuck. Fuck
Yeah.
Biden. The rich fucking occult traffickers are being exposed. The banking cartels are being spotlighted. The Hollywood
So
the
here's
the
my thing
Hollywood
on all that.
illusion is being shattered, and the mainstream media empire is crumbling. Like,
It's
it's
not it's not enough until it's enough. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like we can't take these W's as W's. They're not W's.
yeah,
Because the way the communist propaganda works is we start here and the left pushes us here, right? So we gave up this much ground. And then we start to act fucking mad. And then they come back here. And then they do it again. And then they come back. And they do it again. And they come back. And they do it again. And they come back. So now the center line isn't here anymore. Now it's here because we've conceded this much ground. There should be zero conceding. There should be no more. Let's fucking be compassionate. There should be one answer. No. We
yeah,
should learn to say fucking no. And
yep,
that's all I got to say about that.
All right.
yeah.
Let's go ahead. Let's fucking dive into 3 minutes, 3 questions.
My favorite part. I'm so glad you thought of this. This is so fun.
All right. All right. So we're gonna get into it.
Let's do it.
Best spy movie of all time.
Oh, GoldenEye.
Fuck. Yes, I was gonna say GoldenEye too. I swear. GoldenEye. Only
Uh,
only because that's what got me into the spy movie world.
100%.
Okay.
What about
That's,
you,
that's
Burley?
that's not bad. That's not a bad choice. I would say for me, it would probably be between that and god damn it. Now I feel like an asshole because I don't remember the name.
That's all right. You are.
Spy Game.
Spy Game.
Can't remember that one.
Spy Game. That's the one with Brad Pitt.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yes. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take mine back, and I'm gonna go with The Good Shepherd.
I don't think I've seen that one. Who's that guy in
It's
it?
a Matt Damon and Alec Baldwin
Oh,
and
okay.
Angelina Jolie. It's about the inception of the CIA.
Okay. Okay.
So it's based
I
on a
haven't
true
seen that one
story.
in a long time.
I
Yeah.
I
Based on a
I
true
I,
story.
I don't think I ever watched that one, but
That's why I like that one because
okay.
he ends up killing his son's soon to be wife at the end of it, and I think that's fucking savage.
Yeah.
What?
Right on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He has her thrown out of a fucking helicopter.
Right on.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right.
Yeah. Because he knows stuff about his dad's work, and they have a tape of him, of the son and the girlfriend talking about it.
Oh shit.
Got
So
it.
yeah, because she was working for some opposition or something. She was a
Okay.
Right
spy.
on.
She was a
Got
spy.
it. All
And
right.
yeah.
Cool beans. All right.
Okay.
Spoiler
Uh,
alert.
all right. BMX or skateboarding?
BMX.
BMX.
Damn, really? That easy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Tony
I
Hawk.
feel like a
Tony
bike's
Hawk.
easier to ride. That's why.
Yeah.
Skateboarding fucking sucks, bro.
Yeah,
I tried to
fuck yeah.
skateboard for like 3
Leave it
years.
to
Dude,
we'll leave that to Tony Hawk.
skateboarding is fucking hard, bro.
Dude, do you remember
Yeah.
when we used to try to skateboard from that fucking apartment on Kell to Antique
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ridge?
Yes.
Fuck
Fuck
that,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I tried to ollie over that small little ditch and I landed right in the middle of my board and snapped it.
Yeah.
I was
Fuck
like,
that
fucking
Fuck skateboarding.
yeah.
I'd rather ride on a steel frame, bro.
For
Yeah.
real, bro.
Oh, skateboarding, fucking dude. I tried to fucking relive some Tony Hawk years when I was fucking I think I was like 12. Dude, I fucking tried to ollie off of something and the skateboard came out from under me. I smacked my fucking head. I was like, yep, my skateboarding years are done.
That's why
Yeah.
I can't ollie anymore. It's because I'm
Yeah.
terrified I'm gonna land wrong. The fucking board's gonna go shooting.
Dude, go out from under you or you're gonna break your fucking ankle.
Bro, what was it like 20? So probably 2017. All of 2017. Every free hour that I had, I went to the skate park over there, Desert Breeze,
Ah, okay.
and I tried to fucking
Nice.
skateboard again. I used to go over there with
Nice.
my buddy. My buddy, dude, he just made it seem so. He was older than me, and he made it seem so easy. So
Yeah,
we'd go
no,
to
they're
fucking
just like,
skate
oh yeah,
park
all
every
you gotta
day.
do is just do this. And like,
Yeah,
no, bro, that's not
bro. That's all you
not
gotta do is
easy.
just move it. You do it. It's like, wait, there that? Like, go fuck yourself. Hard.
Yeah, I'm going
still-
BMX. I'm going BMX all day.
I still got my skateboard. It's in the closet.
Yeah, fuck that. No, thank you.
Right on.
All right, this is gonna be a real controversial one right here. NSYNC or the Backstreet Boys?
No shit. NSYNC.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. They had
think
more
they had-
hits, dude.
No, they did not.
They didn't have
No.
more hits. Backstreet Boys definitely had more hits.
Yeah,
I think NSYNC had catchier tunes.
there you go. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Like,
Not to mention they had more
I-
success though.
No, they didn't.
NSYNC,
Backstreet
NSYNC
Boys
did
had-
have more. NSYNC did at the end of the day. NSYNC did have more success, but
Yeah.
like when you look at their history, or you look at their song, you look at their song charts. How many NSYNC songs can you name right now? Go.
Bye.
Yeah.
I want
Girlfriend.
No, I Want You Back. That's
you back. Oh, that's
That's
Yeah.
Backstreet
Backstreet
Boys.
Boys.
yeah.
Girlfriend.
Don't cheat.
You fucking cheating ass.
I forgot. It's gonna be me.
Yeah, but then again,
No,
like look at the charts though. And Girlfriend, that shit was only popular because Nelly was on it.
Yeah, that's
True.
true.
So I'm saying, you look at the
Are you
fucking
sure?
track.
Are you sure?
Nelly
I
was-
Want You Back. No, I Want You Back was in sync. You piece of
Oh
shit.
wait, no, was it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it
You're
right
thinking
now.
of Backstreet's Back.
Yeah.
Probably, maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway. But okay, but aside from that though, like, dude, look at the fucking hit list, bro. Backstreet Boys had way more hits.
Hmm.
And
Oh.
Girlfriend, like I said, that shit was only popular because fucking Nelly was on it.
Yeah. That's it. That song was fire though.
It was a great song. Great song.
Yeah.
I mean, like
Yeah.
they both had fucking success in their own rights, but I veer more towards I agree with the fact that they did like I mean, bye, bro. Come on, like that was a
I was
fucking
bad.
that was a
Yeah.
slapper, dude. That was like
Yeah.
the song of all songs with boy bands, bro.
Bro, Eric, hold on. I
True.
just pulled up a
Yeah.
fucking article. NSYNC had as many top 10 hits as Backstreet Boys, even though they only released 3 albums.
Hmm.
So they both had 6 top 10 singles.
What were the 6 from NSYNC?
Let me see. I fuck, I don't know. God damn. It just took me to the current one. I don't fucking know.
Well, whatever.
Whatever. I'm gonna go with NSYNC. I mean,
yeah,
their songs were catchier. I don't know.
yeah. I'm gonna have to go with that too.
Fair
Yeah.
argument. Fair argument. I'm going Backstreet, but
Who can argue with freaking Justin Timberlake's spaghetti ramen hair?
fucking couple
Motherfucker did
noodle
have
head
some
ass
fly ass
boy.
hair.
Fucking noodle head motherfucker, dude.
He
Hey,
did have some nice hair.
I was rocking that style. I was rocking that fucking hairstyle before the freaking assholes came out.
Just the
And people
frosted
thought I was
tips.
they were freaking thought I was copying him. I was like, fuck you.
Justin stole Corey's look.
He sure did. He sure did. Bullshit. You guys are my witness. You are my witnesses.
I
All right,
second
guys.
that.
Well, that about does it for this episode.
Yeah.
Right
So
on, right on.
don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. And if
Share
there's
that
a topic,
shit.
yeah, share. Pay it forward, share the show. If you really, really think someone annoys you, send them this show. If you if you want to punish somebody, make them listen to this show.
And if you have
for
any
real,
fucking, if you have any objections to anything we talk about, share it in the comments. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, for sure.
We love the controversy.
And if you have a topic that you think we should be discussing,
Let us
throw it
know.
in there, and we'll do it.
Yeah.
We're all gonna
Yeah.
make private. We're all gonna make private accounts and freaking the topic is in there.
And fuck you if you can't take satire and sarcasm.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all about freedom of speech over here in the First Amendment. So kiss our ass.
Fucking A, right. All right.
Fucking A,
All right,
doggy.
guys.
All right, Brochachos. We're out.
Out.
All right, bro.